like what you do with your courses, you're obviously starting to create disciples, or you're doing it in depth. But if we're not doing that, like, it affects my sleep. Mm-hmm. Once I was challenged and I see it, and when I look at it, everything structurally, I was an engineer, so when I see structurally what needs to happen, if we don't create disciples, nothing else happens. We stop progressing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So is it a sin to not create disciples?
Well, anything that we are not doing that Jesus told us to do would be a sin, right? There's sins of commission, where you, say, commit adultery or, steal something. And then there are sins of omission, when God tells you to make disciples and you have zero to do with that, okay? So, yeah, in fact, James talks about this. If you know what the right thing is and you don't do it, that would be a sin of omission. So there's sins of commission and sins of omission, yes, both.
And it's pretty serious, because it's the first of the three things he talks about in Matthew 28. It's, make disciples.
Yes.
So if we're not doing that, Christendom is, we're in trouble.
Everybody might be doing that in different ways, in different bits and pieces, okay? You're actually making a disciple when you're just, someone's not a Christian, but you're moving them toward Jesus, right? You're just getting them to believe that truth exists. It's one of the problems with evangelism today, is that people think they have to get everyone to the foot of the cross with every conversation. If you think that, you'll never do it, and it's not realistic. That might happen every now and then, but you just want to move people toward Jesus a step at a time. Think of baseball. Just get first base. Just get them to believe that truth exists. Then maybe later God exists, and after that, that miracles are possible, and finally Jesus rose from the dead. Now they're home, okay? But you don't have to, in one conversation, think that, I got to get this person to accept Jesus, and then I've got to disciple them. It's a long process.
Yeah, thank you. And as we get more mature, we can build in more complexity. Sure. It can become more like your coursework. It gets more complex.
Exactly. Thank you.
All right, thank you.